everyone, we are in Mukachevo castle in Zakarpattia, the city of Mukachevo, one of the most beautiful castles in Ukraine. Let's explore it together.
The castle, which is also called Palanok castle, is located in Ukraine, in Zakarpattia region, very close to the border, Hungarian, Slovakian and Romanian borders, as Zakarpattia borders 4 countries, including Poland, besides the above mentioned. If you are traveling within Ukraine, you have to take the route which takes you to Mukachevo, and the castle is located very close to the city. In this video, I will tell you briefly about the castle itself and show you the castle from the inside, how does it look, and what interesting attractions you can see here. Nobody knows the exact foundation of the castle, but there are writings which say that it was built and founded in the beginning of 9th century. Throughout the history and during many centuries, as the history says, Mukachevo castle changed a lot. When I was visiting the castle, I could feel the atmosphere of the centuries just growing more and more the higher you go in the castle, and it has kind of 3 stages where you can climb to. The more you could feel the atmosphere of the old time. According to the history, nobody could ever invade this castle. It was such a powerful fortification. I'm sure the history will sound better from a qualified historian when you once get to the castle and take the excursion to hear and to feel the vibe by yourself. Meanwhile, we were on the first yard and going to the second yard, in which you have to climb the stairs now. And that's how we approached to the second yard of the castle. And here on the left-hand side, you can see the well and the beautifully arranged yard, of course. Let's come closer to the legend of the castle, one of the legends of the castle. This is the monument to Koryatovich, and if you can see, his index finger differs from all the rest. That's because people come and touch his finger and they make a wish, and they believe that their wish will come true. Meanwhile, we are going upstairs to the highest spot here on the upper court, the upper yard of the castle, which is 68 meters, and it has a fantastic, absolutely fantastic view. Going back to the second castle, we slowly approach the water well, which I mentioned earlier, and it has a fantastic legend. First of all, the depth of the well is fantastic. It has 76 meters, which is more or less the height of a 20-story building. So the legend about the well is that people were digging for a very long time, but there was no water. And one day the devil came to the king, which was back then, it was Kuryatovich, the monument that you saw earlier, and he asked for 2 sacks of gold in exchange for water. Kuryatovich was confused because he had no money back then, and his assistant gave him an advice to make 2 small sacks and put 1 coin in each sack, and that's how to make an agreement. And the devil was of course very angry with such an attitude, and he jumped in the well. The water appeared, but since that time you can hear strange sounds in the water well itself.
There are always plenty of people and plenty of tourists in this castle, but it is truly worth visiting because it is very nicely restored. There is plenty of history and amazing views.
You can of course find museum exhibitions here, which is the Ecumenic Church and also museum antiques. There are many rooms in the castle devoted to the history of Mukachevo city. Unfortunately, I couldn't manage to visit many of those. I just visited a couple, and most of them are usually closed for the visitors. There is also a tasting room in one of the halls here. I didn't visit one, but you can try local wines. In order to catch the atmosphere of the castle, it would be best if you could visit it yourself. Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe to the channel in case you liked the video.